In the weeks following his confrontation with the sovereign ZombiGuardian or Dr. Alex Mercer, worked tirelessly to fortify alliances with surviving human factions. The fragile peace that had been established was a testament to their mutual recognition of a common enemy. Yet, as history had often shown, new threats had a way of emerging from the ashes of old conflicts. While exploring the ruins of a research facility, rumored to hold critical data on the virus, Mercer stumbled upon something unexpected. Hidden in the depths of the facility, sealed away in a containment unit, was a new form of the infection. This variant was unlike anything Mercer had encountered before. It was aggressive, rapidly evolving, and most alarmingly, it showed signs of resistance to his control. The discovery of this new threat coincided with reports of attacks on survivor encampments. These attacks were brutal, leaving few survivors, and the descriptions of the assailants matched the characteristics of the new infected variant. It was clear that this new threat had already begun to spread, posing a grave danger to the fragile semblance of order that had been established. Faced with this new challenge, Mercer was forced to confront the limitations of his powers. The new variant not only resisted his control, but seemed to possess a level of intelligence and organization previously unseen in the infected. This suggested the presence of a new, unknown player in the apocalypse, one with the knowledge and means to manipulate the virus for their own ends. Mercer's investigation into the origins of the new variant led him to a network of abandoned military installations. There, he uncovered evidence of experimental research aimed at weaponizing the virus. It appeared that in the chaos of the pandemic, a splinter group of scientists and military personnel had embarked on a dangerous path, seeking to harness the power of the infection for geopolitical gain. The emergence of the new threat forced Mercer to rethink his strategy. Protecting humanity was no longer just about controlling the infected or searching for a cure. It was also about stopping those who sought to exploit the virus for power. Mercer realized that his mission had expanded to include uncovering the conspiracy behind the new variant and putting an end to their experiments before they could unleash further havoc. This subplot of a new threat not only challenges ZombiGuardian's abilities, but also deepens the narrative, introducing themes of betrayal, the dangers of unchecked ambition, and the ethical implications of using a pandemic as a weapon. As Mercer navigates this new challenge, he must rely on both his powers and his intellect, forging new alliances and confronting the darkness within humanity itself. The emergence of the new infected variant introduced a volatile element into the already precarious balance of the survivor communities. Reports of the brutal attacks spread like wildfire, igniting fear and suspicion among the disparate factions that had, until now, found a semblance of peace under ZombiGuardian's protection. As Dr. Alex Mercer, now fully embracing his role as ZombiGuardian, investigated the origins and capabilities of this new threat, the alliances he had worked so hard to forge began to show signs of strain. The survivor factions, once united by the common goal of survival, now found themselves divided on how best to confront this unforeseen enemy. The accounts of the new variant's aggression and apparent resistance to ZombiGuardian's control sowed seeds of doubt among the survivors. Fear led to paranoia, with factions suspecting one another of harboring the new variant or worse, being in league with the unknown group behind its creation. This atmosphere of mistrust threatened to unravel the fragile social fabric that held the survivor communities together. The need to defend against the new threat put additional pressure on the already scarce resources. Disputes over ammunition, medical supplies and safe havens escalated, leading to conflicts that ZombiGuardian had to mediate. The scarcity of resources underscored the harsh reality of survival in the post-apocalyptic world, highlighting the delicate balance between cooperation and competition. ZombiGuardian's leadership was put to the test as he navigated the complex web of alliances and rivalries. His decisions, once accepted without question, were now scrutinized and challenged. The emergence of the new variant forced him to make tough choices, balancing the immediate needs of defending the communities with the long-term goal of finding a cure. His role as a protector and unifier became more challenging, requiring not just strength and power but diplomacy and foresight. In the wake of the growing chaos and fear spawned by the new infected variant, ZombiGuardian, also known as Dr. Alex Mercer, embarked on a dual mission: to halt the spread of this formidable enemy and to expose the conspiracy behind its creation. Analyzing the new threat, Mercer began by capturing several of the new variant infected, using his unique abilities to subdue them without causing harm. In a makeshift lab, he conducted a series of tests, combining his virological expertise with the practical knowledge he had gained in the post-apocalyptic world. His analysis revealed the genetic modifications that made the variant resistant to his control and more intelligent than their predecessors. Armed with this knowledge, ZombiGuardian developed a new strategy to combat the infected. Recognizing that direct control was ineffective, he instead focused on predicting their movements and intercepting them before they could attack survivor encampments. These tactical engagements showcased his enhanced physical abilities and strategic acumen as he navigated the ruins of the city, engaging the enemy in high-stakes confrontations. The trail of the new variant led ZombiGuardian to a series of clandestine meetings and hidden facilities. Using a combination of stealth, persuasion, and when necessary, force, Mercer began to peel back the layers of the conspiracy. He discovered a coalition of rogue scientists and military operatives who believed they could control the virus and use it as a weapon to carve out their own kingdom in the chaos of the New World. The culmination of his investigation was a showdown at the heart of the conspiracy's operations, a fortified research facility where the leaders of the Splinter Group had gathered. In a daring raid, ZombiGuardian confronted the architects of the new threat. The battle was fierce, pitting Mercer's powers against the technological might and bioengineered soldiers of the Splinter Group. Despite the odds, his determination and resourcefulness prevailed. He dismantled their operations, destroyed the research data on the new variant to prevent its further use, and captured the leaders, ensuring they would face justice from the survivor communities.